Coming in 1-1 on the young season, the North Central Cardinals are also a young team, with the roster not featuring a single senior. They do return last year's leading goal scorer, Lexi Dimovski, who scored 9 goals and tallied up 20 points. The Cardinals welcoming the University of Dubuque to campus, the Spartans enter 1-0. 12 minutes in, an NCC with a free kick, and Alison Vidaris' boot ricochets off a teammate and goes just wide. Now on the other end, 3 minutes later, the Spartans with the corner kick and danger out in front of the nets. It's quickly cleared up by Sarah Sheridan. Sheridan working on the offensive end as well. After a good battle by the end line, she gets an opportunity on net, but puts it right on Tori Rothler. Game stays scoreless. Fast forwarding ahead to the second half, UD with a throw-in bounces off the head of a Cardinal defender and towards the goal. Another header makes it interesting, but Megan Jensen able to seal off the play. Another scoring chance for North Central, and the free kick is sent too high off the head of Vidaris, and it goes out of play. Now with 13 to play, Cardinals attacking. The lead pass winds up on the foot of Dimovski, and the shot off the left post. Karam's back towards play, and the game somehow stays scoreless. Time for another offensive push for the Spartans, who are hovering around the box. And Isabel Robinson puts a shot on goal, but sophomore goalie Madison Lockard able to cover it up. Dubuque persistent in the final 15 minutes of the game. The pass cuts right across the box, but the shot from Robinson doesn't have enough oomph on it to get past Lockard. A scary moment, though, arrives for the Cardinals with 8 to play. UD's Mary Hara gets a point-blank shot and hammers it off the top crossbar. We are still scoreless. Now with 4.5 to go, a corner for NCC, the header gets to the net, and the rebound right there for Dimovski to chip in. The Cardinals take a 1-0 lead, Dimovski's second goal of the season. And that total, it's about to go up. The high-arcing pass takes a big bounce, Dimovski skirts away and takes advantage of the empty net with only 60 seconds remaining, and the Cardinals take a 2-0 win over Dubuque, moving to 2-1 on the season.
I mean, it happened a lot last year. My teammates are always able to send a shot over, and I'm always kind of there to rebound. They say I steal their shots, but it's a team effort. I don't know, she shot it and the goalie deflected it, and I was just there to finish it. We focus a lot on defense in practice, and they connect really well. We have a lot of young people. We had a lot of young people last year too. It's fun to have like a bunch of new faces every year. Yeah, it's fun to meet a lot of new people, and this is like the best team chemistry we've ever had.
We're a new team, so we're mainly freshmen and sophomores and transfers, but our defense is getting there, and they're getting to the point where they know what they have to do, and they're shutting them down. So, and we definitely go over in practice, so they're working really hard. For a keeper, it's not very easy, but I would just say always keeping the ball out of the net. You know, the fastest way to get there, and the fastest way to get the ball out. You're just like, oh man, hopefully it doesn't go in, but thankfully it didn't, and thankfully our players up top were able to score tonight. So it's amazing, definitely just to get the second one in. It's kind of, especially when there's only a minute left in the game, it's definitely amazing to see that our girls can keep the game going even to the last final seconds.
For the last 3 years, we've been trying to change the culture and more of our identity of what North Central women's soccer has been. You know, and it certainly has its challenges with a younger team, and you know, some of our retention last year probably wasn't at the best we wanted, but you know, to bring in another good group into this year and for them to be working and clicking this early is really amazing. Positivity, you know, just enjoy what you're doing. You know, the good championship teams, the girls are just loving what they're doing. We're playing a Division III school. There's no scholarships, right? So the kids are invested in terms of their passion for the sport. So that's what we want. We want them to love coming to practice. We want them to love the energy of being in the games. Whether you're a role player, you know, you're coming off the bench, or you're working in practice and developing, or you're a starter. It's just we want everybody to be invested, and that's, you know, we feel like we got that this year out of our 30 girls. So it's awesome. Yeah, you know, just the will to grind out. You know, the game was actually pretty boring. You know, I'll be honest. You know, for 75 minutes it's in the middle of the field, but like, you know, for the last 15 minutes we're pushing and trying to get one in. You know, and Lexi, just this, not even the first one, the second one is just all about hustle, right? And that's the type of player she is, and she brings a lot to her team because she's willing to work for the ball. But we also have 5 or 6 girls that are that dynamic now, and it's awesome. So obviously we want to be top 4, right? But our conference is, it really is. It's a tough league. Wheaton, Wesleyan are ranked in the top 25 of the country. Elmhurst, Carroll made it to the tournament last year. Augie can never fall asleep on. So, we felt like we were a top 4 team last year. We feel like we can be there again. But it depends on how quickly we continue to grasp concepts and are able to kind of race to the finish line. So.